Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. 9 Psychological Signs. He's secretly wondering if you like him too. Here we decode the unspoken language of attraction and relationships. Get ready to dive deep because today we're becoming love detectives. Have you ever wondered if a guy is secretly trying to figure out whether you like him too? Well, the truth is, guys aren't always as direct as we'd like them to be. Instead, they show their curiosity in subtle, psychological ways. In today's video, we're breaking down 9 clear signs that a guy is secretly wondering if you like him. So buckle up, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get to work, my love detectives. Okay, first things first. Picture this. You're hanging out with this guy, maybe telling a funny story or just vibing, and you catch him looking at you, like really looking. It's not a creepy stare, but more like he's trying to read your mind through your facial expressions. If a guy is secretly wondering if you like him, he'll pay extra attention to how you react to him, whether it's his jokes, his stories, or his presence in general. He's basically trying to decipher your every smile, giggle, and eye roll like a secret code. Does he look at you right after saying something funny to see if you laugh? Does he check your expression when he walks into the room? If you catch him sneaking glances and studying your reactions like he's trying to solve a Rubik's Cube, chances are he's totally into you and dying to know if you feel the same way. Have you ever noticed that when you're really connected to someone, you start mirroring each other's movements? It's almost like your bodies are having a silent conversation, syncing up without you even realizing it. It's like your bodies can't help but sync up. This phenomenon is more than just a coincidence. It's a subconscious way of showing that you're on the same wavelength. Well, this subconscious behavior, my friends, is a powerful sign of attraction. When someone mirrors your actions, it's their way of saying they feel a connection. Mirroring is like the universe's way of saying, hey, these two might be onto something. It's a subtle yet profound way of building rapport and trust. So if he's into you, he might subconsciously copy your body language. This isn't just limited to romantic interests. Friends and even colleagues do it too. If you take a sip of your drink, does he do the same a few seconds later? This mirroring can be as subtle as matching your drinking pace or as obvious as copying your gestures. If you lean in while talking, does he also shift closer like he's trying to get closer to your energy? This is his way of showing he's engaged and interested in what you're saying. He might even start using similar phrases or slang that you use, like he's trying to speak your language, both literally and figuratively. This is a clear sign he's trying to build a deeper connection. This unconscious mirroring is his way of building rapport and indicating that he feels connected to you. It's a natural and powerful way to show that he's in sync with you. If it seems like he's mirroring your moves, it's a clear sign that he's subconsciously trying to tell you he's into you. So next time you're with him, pay attention to these subtle cues. Alright, let's talk about teasing. Not the mean kind, but the playful, flirty kind that makes your stomach do flips. If he's teasing you in a fun, lighthearted way, it's likely because he's trying to gauge your reaction and, let's be real, get your attention. Playful teasing is like a secret code that guys use to flirt without putting their hearts on the line completely. It's safer than saying, hey, I like you, but it gets the message across. Teasing allows him to test boundaries and see if you respond with laughter or playfulness, both of which signal mutual interest. If his jokes are all in good fun and you find yourself laughing along, then congrats, my friend. He's probably crushing hard and trying to play it cool. Chapter 4. He's always around. Like, one of the biggest giveaways that a guy is wondering if you like him is that he's always around. Like, suspiciously always around. You might start to notice him in places you frequent, almost as if he's got a radar tuned specifically to your location. It's like he has a sixth sense for when and where you'll be, and just to show up. Whether it's at the grocery store, the gym, or even your favorite park, he seems to have an uncanny ability to be exactly where you are. If he constantly finds reasons to be near you, he's definitely interested. He might not always engage in conversation, but his presence speaks volumes. He may not outright ask for your attention, but you'll notice he just happens to be where you are, like a shadow that's always a step behind. Whether that's sitting near you in a group, making sure he's within earshot of your conversations, showing up at the same coffee shop you're at, or even suddenly taking interest in things you like. Maybe he's never shown any interest in yoga before, but now he's at the same class as you. It's like he's trying to create as many chance encounters as possible, orchestrating these moments to increase his chances of interacting with you. hoping that you'll notice him, and maybe even strike up a conversation. His goal is to make his presence known without being too obvious. This is a subconscious way of keeping the connection alive while trying to figure out if you feel the same way. He's gauging your reactions, looking for any sign that you might be interested too. If you feel like you're in a rom-com montage of coincidental run-ins, where he's always just around the corner, it's not your imagination. He's totally into you and trying to figure out if you're picking up what he's putting down. So next time you see him, maybe give him a smile and see where it leads. Chapter 5. His friends are acting weirder than usual. This sign is all about reading between the lines, or should I say reading between the friends. Because sometimes, his friends reveal more than he does. Think about it. Guys often confide in their close friends, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. So if you notice his friends smirking or acting differently when you're near, he's likely been talking about you, and they're in on the secret. If his friends start teasing him when you're around, giving him knowing looks or making subtle jokes about the two of you, it's a strong sign that they know he's interested and are trying to play wingman or wingwoman. If they're suddenly acting like they're in a sitcom about matchmaking, it's a pretty clear sign that your crush has been talking, and they're all rooting for you two. Chapter 6. He's a walking encyclopedia of. When we genuinely like someone, we pay attention to the things they say, the things they like, and the things that make them unique. So, if he remembers small details about you, like your favorite drink, a story you told weeks ago, or a random fact about your pet, it means he's paying extra attention and wants you to know it. Guys don't usually remember small things unless they care, so this is a subtle but powerful way of showing he's invested in you and is keeping track of the things that matter to you. He might even surprise you by bringing you your favorite coffee order or referencing something you mentioned in passing weeks ago. This is his way of saying, "Hey, I listen to you, I remember the things you say, and I care about the things that matter to you." Okay, let's be real. Even the most confident guys can get a little flustered when they're around someone they like. It's like their brain goes, "Oh hey, crush alert, initiate awkward mode." So if he seems a little nervous or fidgety around you, don't mistake it for disinterest. Watch for these signs. He fidgets with his hands, clothes, or hair. He stumbles over his words or laughs nervously. He suddenly gets quieter or overcompensates by talking too much. Basically, any behavior that's a little out of character for him could be a sign that you're making him nervous in a good way. If you notice a shift in his behavior when you're around, chances are he's feeling something, but isn't sure if you do too. So be patient, give him some grace, and try to create a comfortable space for him to relax and be himself around you. Alright, this sign is all about subtle and not so subtle displays of awesomeness. When a guy is on a mission to impress you, he will go out of his way to make sure you notice his best qualities. If he's suddenly highlighting his accomplishments or skills when you're around, he's trying to subtly impress you and show you what he's got. He might talk about his recent promotion, a challenging project he successfully completed, or even a personal milestone he's proud of. This could be anything from talking about his latest project at work where he's putting in extra hours and effort to stand out, to showing off his knowledge about a topic you like, perhaps something you mentioned in passing that he remembered and researched just to impress you, or even cracking jokes to make you laugh. Humor is a powerful tool, and if he's using it to get a smile or a laugh out of you, it's a clear sign he's trying to win your favor. It's like he's saying, "Look, I'm interesting, I'm capable, and I'm worthy of your attention." He wants you to see him as someone who stands out from the crowd. Now, it's important to note that genuine confidence is attractive, but arrogance is not. There's a fine line between the two, and it's all about how he presents himself. But if he's just trying to share his passions and accomplishments with you in a genuine way, it's a sign that he cares about your opinion and wants you to see him in a positive light. He's not just boasting, he's sharing a part of himself with you. So, pay attention to how he presents himself when you're around. Notice the little things he does to catch your attention and make a good impression. If he seems a little more animated, engaged, or eager to share his thoughts and experiences with you, it's a good sign that he's trying to win you over. He's putting in the effort because he values your opinion and wants to be seen in the best possible light. Alright, last but not least, let's talk about the not-so-subtle art of fishing for information. If he's curious about your relationship status, he's definitely wondering if he has a chance and trying to figure out if the coast is clear. Guys who are just friends usually don't ask about your type, your past relationships, or if you're seeing someone. But if he casually slips in questions like, so, are you dating anyone? What kind of guys do you like? Or, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? Hint, hint, he's trying to assess the situation before making a move. If you notice him asking these kinds of questions, it's a clear sign that he's interested and trying to figure out if you're single and ready to mingle. So there you have it. 9 psychological signs that a guy is secretly wondering if you like him too. Remember, these signs are all about reading between the lines and paying attention to the subtle ways he's trying to communicate his interest. If you've noticed a few of these signs in someone, he's probably interested but unsure if you feel the same way. Now it's your turn. Have you seen these signs before? Did I miss any? Drop a comment below and share your experiences. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.